Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to our MEIOU and Taxes. Holy moly, minus 745. It doesn't look like we're doing much with Diplo anytime soon. I think it was the peace deals where we took stuff where we really shouldn't have. That's unfortunate. Anyway, yeah, with me, host Luckymarine, in MEIOU and Taxes 2.01 in Europa Universalis 4. And now, after the few episodes after I'd said that we were into the arse end of the game, we are actually into the arse end of the game. We only have about 20 years to go. I think it ends in 1850 something, which isn't far away. But we've done all right. We've done okay. It's definitely not one of those games where you can. I don't know, because it has been done. So that's straight away. I've just lied to you. But I don't think really for the average player, it's not one of those where you can just bleh and paint the entirety of the map or the majority of the map your color. You have to pick your points wisely, and there are a few points that I picked. I'm looking at you, North Africa, that I didn't pick especially wisely, and I'd have been better off concentrating on European provinces that were kind of our religion, instead of having to deal with the constant the Muslims in terms of game, not in real life. Kind of yeah, it's just they've been horrific. Also at the bottom here, I can see on my with my recording software that I've got on OBS, I can see the entirety of the bottom of this little tab thing, but on OBS my it looks like my cursor's disappearing. I've been fiddling around. I've gone back from 1444, there we go, 1444p to 1080, just to enlarge the tooltips, etc, etc, for the last little bit of the game, just so that you can see them, just for ease of your eyeballs. And it seems to have OBS doesn't like it. I've also I also reduced the bitrate. I'd increased it quite high on the last 3 episodes, although game wise and narratively speaking, not the best. They are probably the best quality in terms of video quality videos that are on my channel at all. All 3 of them have a bitrate of something like 18,000. Don't set your bitrate at 18,000. It took me about 4 days to load those 3 videos. Usually I can get through uploading about 20 odd videos in a 24-hour period. It was ridiculous. So I've set that down a little bit. I mean, as in I've cut it in half. And so it should, the quality should be a little bit better. I don't know if that's just made you vomit, but we'll see. What did we do in the last episode? We took Scotland, we took Iceland and little bits and pieces because they were annoying us. We went to war with Burgundy, took a lump, including this thing from Lorraine, which was fun. What else? We were lining up on Venice. For some reason, I think we were going to go to war with Savoy, I believe. But what's my diplomat doing? He's over in Bosnia. Why would he be over in Bosnia? To get rid of the border goal. That's fair enough. I also think Bosnia is allied with a few of the guys over here. Trent and Friuli, if I'm not mistaken. Moravia, don't even know where that is. It's up here somewhere, I think. Moravia, Friuli, Trent, yeah. So these guys here, we'd be fighting. I think this is, yeah, that's Moravia. So not that much to fight, but if we were to fight them independently, they'd pull in quite a few more people. I think they're also in a trade league. That might not be. That might be. No, not in trade league, but still. It's about identifying where the chink in the armor is, and for Friuli and for Trent, it's attacking Bosnia with Hum. Who are you allied with? Absolutely nobody. You're just a vassal under Hungary, and Hungary isn't that big. He's getting smashed by Romania. What a time to be alive. So let's get people into position. I think we already have... I think we'd already identified that Venice is going to be a little bit of an issue in terms of fighting them, just because they're a little bit ahead of time on us. But we'll just do the old Russian technique, just throw more bodies into it, and it will work, honest. Dylan is well up for the fight, if you can hear him in the background. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Let's go. Craftsmen abandoned their workshop. They do not. Let's try to keep all our artisans here making all that silk, I think. Liguria, that is definitely in a state, so we will ignore them. Moravia wants... No, you can't have that, and none of you can have access, ever. Independence for C19. Independence for C19. Where the balls is C19? Is that... you? Last time I checked, you had already broken free. Have we gone back in time? Is this a thing that's just happened? They'd already broken free. This was already Icelandic something or other. La Platan separatists. Wait, what? Did La Plata get these? I don't know. I don't know. No. I was going to say, shall we split a few ships off here, recruit an admiral, and uncover a little bit more of the map? But with with 745 points in the hole, in the Diplo hole, it's a special hole, we're probably not going to end up with an admiral anytime soon. So 3 days. Let's have a look what we can do with Savoy. Venice, Frium, which is this tiny green guy here. I do like his get-up. And the giant Friulis. The giant Friulis and the giant Venetians. No wonder Trieste is looking over his shoulder. A giant behind him. So we can get into Lorraine straight away, kick them out relatively quickly. I reckon we can probably hammer, even if they are in the mountains. If we can get the jump on them, I reckon we can hammer the Savoyard army. What terrain is this? Yeah, I reckon we can hammer the Savoyard army enough to essentially wipe them. And if we can line up in mountains between Savoy and Venice, we can stop any interruption. $24 is going to be enough for this. We're going to have a 30,000 straight into Savoy to squish the army, and then set on the capital. 30,000 here. How many have you got? 48. I need at least 60,000 over there. We'll put 60,000 in these mountains, or in this mountain range. We hit the fort, then we'll hit them on the fort. If they come through this area here, then we're going to have men in here anyway. We might even try to bait them into a fight there, and move to reinforce, and then chase them all the way back to their own land. And then here again we've got another fort, so this should be enough, unless they get access through through Austria, which let's not rule that out. To that end. To that end. You go back there. If Venice moves out this way, What is up with you? It's a brilliant idea. Stop bad-mouthing it. If Venice comes out this way, then we'll just cede the land to him. Not in the peace deal, cede it to him, but I know. It's called elastic defense, you weirdo. We'll let him burn his manpower and trying to get through forts, etc., and take inconsequential land here. It will work, Dylan. It will work. Honest. So, onwards. Dylan's not confident. And we also have a decent sized navy here. Who's underneath us? We have one galley underneath us, that is Venetian. If we can just pull out a little bit and snaffle this 17. Because they have an Crete here. The entirety of Crete. What else? What's that? Another 8 trade ships. I'm sure I said this before, but I wish you could block off the Suez Canal for countries that you're at war with. Someone's going to comment in the comments and say you can, and I'll look dumb and stupid, but you should be able to. Go have a look at the Suez Canal and how thin it is, and all you need is a row of cannons down one side and the other side, and you blasting ships out of the water. Or just do a big chain, have a big chain strung across it. Sounds stupid, but it's what they did with the Bosphorus. I know. The Byzantines, they kept, I think it was the Ottoman fleet at bay for a while with a chain across the strait. I don't know if it was here or whether it was here, but yeah, that was fun. Anyway, less a history lesson and more of the fighting. Let's go. And we also have more cannons being plopped out there. We have plentiful manpower. Good. We've had plentiful manpower since the bug that gave us 3 million manpower. I'm not going to argue there. We'll get the cloth because we're turning cloth into silk. At the moment we only have some silk. Looking back on that, we'd have been probably better off going for a different modifier, a different thing, because at the moment we have urban product. This has changed. There must have been an update, but this discretionary expenses wasn't here. Development level, all this, it wasn't here. I had to go digging. Before, you had to go digging through more and more menus to get this stuff. So it's nice that it's here now. Urban production bonuses at the moment, because we've got quite a lot of silk production. We now have some silk. It's rated not by how many provinces you have that are devoted to silk. It's how many provinces you have devoted to silk compared to the world, or your entire production compared to the rest of the world. So Ming is probably going to overshadow us in terms of silk production. So we only get some silk. So we've got an admin tech discount of 2.5%. I think the next level it's 5, next level it's 10. I think the biggest discount you can get is something like 20%. So if you are over in like the Far East way, it's probably a good idea to diversify into silk, because you know you've got the land mass for it in a lot of provinces with a lot of population. However, if you're over in Europe, I would advise not going for silk. I mean, it's 2.5% discount is still 2.5%. However, we could have gone for other things. Metalworking might have been a better choice. I don't know what metalworking is. I think it's a discount to Miltech. I don't know. Oh, not off the top of my head. There's a wiki page dedicated to the bonuses. Is it in here? So yeah, I mean, we've still got a lot of cloth provinces that have yet to grow into silk provinces. What is this? What is the purple? Where has the purple come from? Dominant centre of trade is now a purple thing. What is this? Dominant centre of production is purple. It used to go sort of copper, silver, gold, and now they've got purple. I don't know what the purple represents. I mean, I can understand the copper, silver and gold, but what is purple that is more valuable than gold? Maybe they should have had it white for diamond or something. I don't know. But more numbers are better numbers. Good stuff. Good stuff. Anyway, what was this? Yeah, government built a harbour. Yeah, government built a fort. Yeah, they've got naval supplies. Onwards. Let's have this cannon catch up with the guys. Nope, that's where you live. So we're going to be treasury or investor money. 50 admin. We'll go for the 50 admin. We do not need the money. There's one thing that we are good for. 'Tis money. I rooted out all the less corruptions. It's still going down. We're still removing corruption, even at minimal rooting out. At maximum, we use 65 ducats, and it's half a point of corruption per year, which actually, it's not a massive amount, is it? 65 ducats, it's not a massive amount compared to the money that we drag in. We don't need the institution spread. Fort defense is neither here nor there. It's only 2%. All power costs plus 7%. That's quite a big number, especially for this stage in the game when the power costs start getting stupid. Spy network construction. I don't know, it's like a... This is like short-term game, this is long-term gain, isn't it? But then, we're only 20 years away from the end. Now we'll root out less. It'll find an equilibrium, probably about 7.5, what are you at the moment? Currently at 7.12, so why are you at 8? Why have you rounded up so aggressively? Maybe it's incapable of rounding down. Maybe it only rounds up. So really, we're more at 7 than 8. It might equal out at about 7. So, or 6.9, something like that. Maybe. We'll see. That'll be alright. So we're going to move out of the mountains into less well defended stuff. He's gone to war, I think. Defend against Nuremberg. Ooh. Interesting. Does that mean that you're at war? Nope, you stayed out of it. Fair enough. Let's declare war for this. Venice, Frium, and Lorraine. Who's underneath us? And what's here? We might be better off trying to... No. We'll stay here. We'll be able to sink these 8 lights fairly rapidly. Do we have a trade fleet around here anyway? Nope. All my trade fleets are elsewhere. Yeah, fair enough. Let's go for it. What could possibly go wrong? Bada indeed, bada. So, straight in there. And we're going to be at war with Lorraine as well. Where's your new capital, Lorraine? I think we took it off them. Trastamaria. Where are you? Oh. Bonjour. Tasmania. For a long time they didn't realise that Tasmania was a separate little island. Navigators used to get like down here or across here and just automatically go around the bottom of Tasmania for an embarrassingly long amount of time. I don't know exactly when it was discovered that they found out that Tasmania was an island and not actually part of Australia. But yeah, you'd have to go and, holy moly, you have to go and find that out. Do I not have ships? We do. We have 18 heavies there. We have 18 heavies there. You should be able to turn the tide of that fight. Let's also get transports in there just as kind of meat shield, really. So it's our light fleet versus your light fleet, plus 5 soldiers on board, plus galleys that mean nothing because we're not in coastal waters. If these heavies can get there in time, we should be able to destroy... Where are you going? Don't know. We should be able to destroy these ships. These floaty things. There we go. Now I know that Venice does have a few islands over this way. I also, in the back of my head, knew that they had stuff in Australia. I don't know why suddenly I forgot. What else? It doesn't look like this fleet of 20 lights and 6 galleys want to come and help out here. Now the galleys are king in inland seas. If you're fighting in the Mediterranean, don't build heavies, just build galleys. Pound for pound, cost for cost, they are the best. Anyway, onwards. Let's go. Damn it. Another 50 admin? Why not? So we won that fight. And we won that fight. No. Where are you going? Now do we take out Venetian Islands? It would be rude not to, wouldn't it? We have the transports, we have the troops. We take out these islands, it'll just add to our war score. Might even be able to demand them in the peace deal. Weaken Venice just that little bit. Just a tiny amount. And the Venetians haven't even moved yet. So let's heavily restrict looting. We'll leave a stack here. We'll leave a stack here ready to react to if the Venetians start marching around. Should also have put somebody in charge here. We have a 3 siege general and we're not using him. Alright, 3 siege. There you go. Well, we had a 2 siege general in there, but 3 siege is better. Nope, you stay there. You can use the 2 siege general just here. You'll be a lot better even though you have no cannons. Why do you not have cannons? How is that a thing that's happened? Do siege, get back in that. Venice still isn't moving. Let's go hit that fleet. What do you have in dock? Just 4 lights. Okay. I wonder where these are going. If these are heading to one of these islands, we'll split off a detachment. Have you got anyone on board? No. 14 galleys, where are you heading? Western Australian Basin. Probably heading back to the Med, just to try help out. Yeah, we'll split our fleet in half and we'll try and keep this 39 stack in port somewhere. What is that? Why is there still movement here? Why is this? Why is this a thing? How long have we been paused? I don't like it. I still don't like it. When it continues to happen, I will never like it. Anyway, let's see how we're getting on. Okay. 100% blockade. And we can repair whilst we're at sea, which is brilliant. Comes with naval ideas. It's awesome. Request for military access from Cyprus. They are at war with Turkish Empire. I will accept that military access. An enemy of the Turkish Empire is a friend of mine. So you're done. Can we get to you? Has access been given by anyone? No, it hasn't. Okay, let's at least move out. Excellent. Still haven't moved. Alright, let's split up a little bit. Just cut down on a tiny bit of attrition. And let's have also a look from Trent. So, yeah, there's not a lot of people there. Let's also have a look where that enemy fleet went. They went right here, which is brilliant. It's 25 Diplo power, white piece with, no, fight, all the fights. Okay. So we're going to force their fleet out into us. 39 with a general against 165 that are busily repairing themselves whilst they're at sea. So they must take timber out and sailcloth and get to work whilst they're at anchor. In fact, let's take the 20 transports. Let's pick up this 16 stack. And let's busy ourselves with other Venetian holdings. We can get to work on this fort. Anything else? Nope. Why do we have 44,000 stood on top of each other right here? Okay, we'll use the Scottish Stomping Brigade. And we'll use them to take out this fool. I mean, I like his hat. His weapon, his rifle looks a little silly. I know they got the proportions wrong there. Almost looks like a carbine, but oh well, we'll let him off. Almost looks Prussian in the way he's dressed. Anyway, onwards. We have lost the siege of what? To whom? How? There's nobody here. Squish. Oh, of course we're at war with Freemi as well, aren't we? Let's go sit on their faces. Excellent. Need you to squish them. And then move forth. Freedom is at low. Can we sue them for the pieces? We might do. We might even take land off them. Let's see, leave all the cannons there. The rest of you stand off. Excellent. I was concerned about this 48 stack from Venice, but it doesn't seem to be too interested in taking things from us. Or bringing the fight to us. So. Okay. Just in time. Splendid. And we have rebels on our doorstep. Let's go squish them. Freedom, let's get you out. A little bit of aggressive expansion, but it's a player off the board. And there's only Great Britain that might join the coalition. We can deal with them. Let's go with pressing the issue, of course. Ming has announced us as their rival. We have a weird relationship with Ming. We lost. We lost. We must have had some really, really bad rolls there. How the hell did we lose that? You hadn't taken the province, so we wouldn't have had we wouldn't have had any negatives for fighting in this province. It wasn't as if it was a beach landing or anything like that. So how the hell did you manage that? Rebel strong. Rebels uber strong. Anyway, we'll deal with in fact, Venetians are going to show. Let's use these guys. Good. Splendid. Let's split off that and MEIOU's there. That should be enough. In fact, give you a few more cannons. We'll meet you there, squish your stack here, and that should be enough to get Savoy out. Should also be able to get Lorraine out as well. Let's have a look over here. How are we getting on? The numbers are in our favour, however the tactics and all that kind of stuff is well in their favour. Still, ask the Russians. You can do a lot with numbers. We should win that. And they'll probably end up fleeing here, if I was to guess. Still, the Venetians don't move. Yep, won that. put somebody in charge here and squish these Trentish. If anything is going to goad the Venetians into action, it'll probably be this. The rebels over here. Good. What happened here? Well, they're never going to get through the fort, so we'll leave them to it for the time being. You mop up that and then stand on that and that. And we have people to kill. Good. Still, the Venetians do nothing. I found that odd. Might be a bug. Lorraine is at low. I'm not surprised. I think they're in more than just one war. Plus, we spanked them quite hard last time around. I will wait till we've had this little fight with them. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we have someone. We have a man doing that. I need another general. 1, 2, 3. We can take you out. Who are you? Alfonso Alvarez. It's quite a Spanish name. So many provinces have been hit by an anomalous flood. An anomalous flood. Oh, okay. Fair enough. What is going on here? What has happened? Why do you have 12? Why do you have 12 morale? And what the fuck is this tactics? Where are they getting these rebels from? That have more morale and more tactics than my standing army. Netherlands rebels Stronkio. Right. Back into the fray. Let's have you moving. Good. Not so good. At least you're close together. It's enough. Split off. Why are you still here? Shouldn't you have already left? Yeah. C19 should have independence by now. I have no idea who C19 is. That'll be interesting to watch. In fact, won the siege of that place. Good. Let's come and take out this tiny little triangle. Still the Venetians refuse to move. Why am I still building a spy network on the Congo as well? Why is that a thing? No idea. Alright. On the boat, let's go. Let's put down C19, shall we? We don't need 22,000, but oh well, they fit on the boat. And Lorraine wants out. Of course Lorraine wants out. Speaking of Lorraine. Oh, we're here, yeah. Let's get off the boat and take this island. 10 prestige. Do we need the prestige? Not really. Not really. I'd rather have the monies. And I think at some point we were going to build we were going to expand the national tax modifier plus 2.5%, as if we needed more money. We were going to expand the bureaucracy in our capital, increase the communication efficiency countrywide. Okay. We have won the siege of Decapolis. What about that? Says yes. Maybe not. No, I don't need all that. Don't need any of that. We're just going to be digging ourselves in a bigger Diplo hole. No treaties? No. Spanish vassal? No. War reps? Why not? Transfer trade power? Why not? Money? Why not? Giving up claims? Yeah, why not? That'll do. Oh, there you go. We'll save the horrific aggressive expansion for somebody who's a little harder to eat. National unrest -1. That would be fairly brilliant, actually. Not too bothered about missionaries. Well, I should have waited until proper peace out, but still. National unrest of -6.39. Centralisation is giving us plus 8.29. We have war exhaustion. Why? Attrition, occupied home provinces. Yeah, there's only one of them. Heavily restricted looting. Yeah, fair enough. All right. It's all right. We've got people moving that way. How are we getting on down here? 7% straight away, and you lot are getting fixed up whilst at sea. Because naval ideas in MEIOU and Taxes are actually quite good. Shockingly enough. Okay. We have won the siege of Charleroi. Right, let's lend more cannons to that siege. It's taking longer than anticipated. And Savoy wants out. No, not yet. Not just yet. I wonder. Yeah, I thought we'd win that. You sit there. Half retake that, and you come through all the way over here. Yeah, I wonder if Venice are properly broken. I wonder if we can sneakily take this province off them without them reacting to it. This could go terribly wrong. Okay. Excellent. Force them back out. Why have they got more ships now? Did you already have ships in port? Might be the thing. But now from here, they're either going to flee back to their vassal or nearest Venetian province. Probably Crete, I think, unless they have random islands over here. Won't surprise me. Oh no, they have they have this. Fiji. Yeah, just weight of numbers. Weight of numbers will do. And yeah, it looks like they're heading off towards Fiji. Is it Fiji? Something in the back of my head is saying this isn't Fiji. Is it in the Fiji thing? I might be wrong. There's something in the back of my mind that says this isn't Fiji. One of the islands over here is Fiji, but it's not this one. Could be wrong. I've known to be stupid before. I think that's it for Savoy. Let's take out his remaining forces there. And in this Geneva, is that? Yeah, it looks like it. On the lake with the big fountain. Let's press that issue there. Okay. I'd rather lose the legitimacy here than risk losing the stability. Our legitimacy will tick up. Stability, you could argue, ticks up as well, but not really. Looks like it's working. Looks like maybe they don't have access. Maybe that's a thing. No, how about, do we not have transports here? Normandy. Northern France. Damn them French. Right, let's get you out. Let's get the majority of you out as well. And we'll turn 2-3 people around and bring back in a siege leader. Now we're going to have to bring in at least 4 to activate the siege. Another 2 maybe to guard against disease. Put 3 pip siege leader in charge. As soon as these cannons get involved, that should be... Okay. Come on, get in there. Alright, walls breached. Looks like they had a shit roll as well. Good job we brought some more people back. You're not blockaded? You should be. Why is... Are we not getting a bonus for blockading? It says not. How bizarre. Oh yeah. These Normandy-ish. Let's go squish them. Maybe Venice is broken. Oh, wow. Spanish particularists. Alright, on the boat, let's go. We're going to need this lump, we're going to also need this lump as well. Hopefully that fort will last for a while. Yeah, I needed it to last a little longer than that. What is this? And they've still not moved. The walls breach, which is nice. We might even send some more cannons down. Right, on the boat, and let's go? This way, actually. Jungle. No, I didn't need this screen. No, no. Yeah, defensive but terrain of a jungle is probably best place for us right now. Yep. Right. We'll put you in charge just in case you come into contact whilst we're away. Picking up this 12 stack. Tired of quickly get amongst these Spanish particularists in the Philippines. Indonesia. Lost this. What am I losing now? What have I done? Did I just allow a 4 stack? Great. Did I just allow a 4 stack to take I think I did. To take a 4 off us. Our heir is now the dude. Taunts of the True Faith come down by 1, but usually your Taunts of the True Faith is quite high, so it won't have had much of an impact. And a 645 is quite nice. It'll give us a lot of points. You were really going to take us on. A 4 versus 20. Holy Land Observant happened to us. Missionary Strength plus a tiny bit. Healer Prestige plus a bit. Papal Influence plus a little bit. And we've got Uncertain Succession, which is not good because we'd spent a bit of legitimacy. But legitimacy is coming up because we're amazing. Spend a little bit of Popey Influence. Are you on? Are you there yet? Soon. Okay. If I can take that random province off Venice, I'm not too bothered about his islands. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not too bothered about his islands over here. If I can take this thing here off him, I would be... Oh. Oh, I see. Nope. Venice needs to die now. Yeah, Venice needs to die. Plovdiv. What the hell is this? Right, you turn around. You are required to put down the Plovdiv separatists. Taranov. Oh no. Done? Yeah, nearly. Squish them and then take that back. End of the revolution. Cool. Now, what just happened here is what happens if you have a court on a province, which didn't look like they did. No cause. Actually, no. How did that flip to them? Probably because there's a culture. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Oh well. Have we not squished this yet? Alright, squish you there. And then move on to there. Won the siege of Calpa. Splendid. Which means we can split you up. And we can use this navy to better effect. You lot can go back to protecting trade in here. Is it Moluccas? We'll invest this money into the admin, of course. Okay. They should be able to deal with that. And we've taken this province off them. Good. From here, can we walk into Venice proper? We can, but it would be a little bit silly. Could at least take them out. Huzzah? Huzzah indeed. Excellent. 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 Nope. Squish them. Properly squish them. And then you can take out the tiny morsel. Good. Still haven't moved. Which means that we could have taken this province back earlier. Although with it being our core, is it our core? It should be our core. Why is it not our core anymore? Oh, a little bit jugging there. Somebody asked a little earlier on, one of the earlier videos, how I could get to 1830 without my game crashing. I don't know whether I've just been lucky or what, but I honestly I have no idea. You might just be unlucky. Let's go for jewelry. Let's also pause again. Carnal distrusts heathens. Taunts of heathens go down. I don't care. Let's march you this way. Let's go line up for a fight with Venice. Cloth, of course. Excellent. Alright, 6-4 in charge. Can we get to you? We can. It's across a river though. Probably? Nope, it's a narrow strait, which is even worse. Right, Venice, you're really not going to move. Oh, come on, Iceland. Can't you see I'm busy with Venice? Venice, are you broken? Venice is on medium enthusiasm. Let's do them for peace, shall we? No, I don't want any of your Australian holdings, not just yet. They give us back the province that they stole off us. That, however, would be instant coalition. Damn it, Venice. You stupid face. Well, if I was to pick between the two, I'd take the one with the fort on it. Once we've got through this fort here, we should be able to demand that. As it is, though, let's send you north. It doesn't look like Venice is going to deal with any of this. Almost importance. Of course. We'll take out the infantry. Swap in those of you with wheels. Okay, one separatist. Damn it. Holy moly. Sorry, we'll just use this 27 stack. Put that down and then come down. Well, that's if they don't get wiped off the face of the earth. We've had troubles with rebels before. Yeah. Stupid Tunisian rebels. Okay. Yep, jackals or vultures and all that good stuff. Missionary strength and missionary strength versus heretics. Artillery bonus versus forts. No, let's get the next mill tack. Looks like it's going to unlock some good stuff for us. Let's piss off our people a little bit more. Why not? Right, you're on the boat. And please, this time, don't just die. Good. Okay. 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 Well, that's quite a few. Who do I have over here? What's this 40 stack has? Actually, we have 24 there. No, we'll not risk them just melting into nothing now. This 24 stack. We'll move whatever we can out this way to support. I think we have about 10. No, we'll just move them straight in. It's only rebels. What could possibly happen? Let's do one stack. Let's have you take out this 19. You're going to be too slow to get down here to relieve this. We might as well relieve. Wow, we might as well relieve what we can. Yeah, no. So how are we getting on here? Mega Uber Rebels with 113% discipline. I need to put someone in the chat, don't we? Go for morale? Fort defense maybe? Siege ability. Ooh, siege ability would be nice. Miltech cost. Let's go with that. Morale and all the good stuff that comes with it. Still nowhere near them wrong, because rebels. Oh, rebels. Bane of my life. More rebels, of course. Why not? Love it. Venice, you want out yet? You're on high. I wonder if enough time passes we'll be able to steal this back off the Venice. If we move away from you now, are you suddenly going to spring into action? Oh, look at that, we won. Good. How can this happen? Floods and all sorts. Well, floods just happen. Sometimes they just happen. Go on then. Yeah, it's not Venice getting involved here. It's Trent. Let's get you there a little bit quicker. You're fucking shitting me. I looked away. I saw the numbers here, and I looked away, thinking, "Oh yeah, it's done. It's fine. It's swung in our favour." And then suddenly, stack eliminated. Yay! More rebels. Love it. Right, you're finished there, so let's get you over this side, because you're all on rebel squishing duties, because that's what the game's about. I entirely forgot about these rebels. Venice wants out. Venice, you're on high. How are you still on high? Of course, of course. Wow, we won. We won against rebels. When does that ever happen? Never is the right answer. Never. Right, we'll eliminate this 4-stack and then we'll transport these guys all the way down to Tunisia and mess them up. Battlefield medic. Land attrition -5. Let's see if a 35 stack. Can eventually kill these guys. Interesting. We found the Venetians. Well, no, we found the Venetian heavy fleet. I did wonder where it was. 8 heavies in open water against predominantly trade ships. Fair enough. We incurred some heavy casualties there. Oh well. And that is where I'm going to leave it for today, ladies and gentlemen. We're not getting that far through episodes, are we? Every episode is doing like 2 years. At this rate, we're going to need another 10 episodes just to finish this campaign off. But it looks like it hasn't descended into rebel stomping duties because we have massive war exhaustion and our stability is so low. And we have huge national unrest, of course. It's ridiculous. It's utterly ridiculous the amount of rebels that you get in this game. Anyway, looks like a lot of calls are going. Well, looks like they're about to come in, sort of. Blame calls. They don't really have an effect. This overextension, it has no effect on your unrest at all. Nothing. The only thing it does is it lowers the amount of manpower that you have, and it also lowers the amount of tax that you get. If we have a look here, nothing at all on this list points to national unrest going up because of overextension, because it's not a thing. It is in normal EU4. Never go above 99 overextension. Never get to 100 because really bad things happen. It's going to be good going back to normal EU4. I've not played normal EU4 in a few months now. But anyway, I've been Luckymarine. As always, you have been amazing. This has been interesting. Venice hasn't moved. I don't know if he's bugged. I'm going to come out of the game and then load back in, see if he starts moving, because at this rate, we're going to be able to take whatever we want. He'd be fine with that. He would be absolutely delighted with that deal. And we haven't even fought him in the field. Can you imagine that on more reps? And we're not that far away. Yeah, this and war reps, and I reckon I would be... Yeah, that war reps, I'd be happy with that. It'd need to be a specific war against Venice to take big portions of land off them. And it gets rid of a decent level fort that they have over here. What level is it? Level 5. They have a customs house. Holy moly. They have a bank. Yeah, there's a lot of built-up stuff here. Dominant centre of trade. Major centre of production. Largest city on the subcontinent. Really? No. Relies on shipping food in from other provinces to support its urban population. No, not bad. Not bad. Anyway, I've been Luckymarine. You lot have been amazing. Join me next time for more of this, mostly rebel stomping and such. And I think the next fight after this will be on Bosnia. Looking long term, if I'm honest. Until then, do take care.